Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unmastered. This is episode 17.
Yes.
We back in the studio.
Yes.
It always feels good coming back to the studio.
Really
Feels like
good.
homey.
Yes. Real cozy in here.
Hell yeah.
Yes. It's a good feeling.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, well, I bought like my first pair of shoes, and we're both wearing basically some Jordan lows right now, Jordan 1 lows. But this is the first pair of shoes that I've bought in like 3 years, maybe 4, maybe 3 years. That's cap. Yeah, that's cap. The last ones I bought were those Cactus Jack trainers. The ones that looked like they were cool and different, but like low key they were kind of like a little like boot.
The brown pair?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got those for retail.
3 years?
Probably like 2-3 years, bro. Yeah, probably like 3 years, bro.
Okay.
I got myself like a pair of Hokas, but you know that don't count. It's just like day-to-day shoe.
Yeah.
But besides that, like I had not, like the only shoes I have are my Jordan 1 Shadow 2017 pair.
Good pair.
Fucking love that pair, bro. I bought that pair for like $100 to $120 back before that them hoes took off. Like I was just buying shit that I liked.
Yeah.
And like fucking 2 years after that, like 2019, 2020, them shits were fucking $400, $500 for a pair of Shadows.
I bought mine for retail at it wasn't called DTLR now. It was called something else back then.
Yeah.
What did he say?
No, I was like, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I bought mine for retail. I bought a lot of pairs there for retail. So they would actually open their store at 8 a.m. Saturday. So I will pull up at 7 a.m. and I'll be like one of the top 5 people in line. So it'll be easy for me to get a pair.
This is what, like back in 2017?
Something like that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The good years.
Yeah.
And now it's just, and I feel like we're getting older too. So like shoes really don't matter to us as much to some people. Like me, bro, the last shoe I probably bought sneaker wise, I think it was the Jordan 1 Low Phantom Blacks, and I paid resale for those, but that was like probably last year. That was the last pair I bought sneaker wise I bought, bro. So, and most of the time I wear like my Birkenstocks, or I'm at work most of the time, so I wear like my work shoes and whatnot. So like all my shoes really just be sitting, like,
Facts.
So
I got these Dr. Martin. You've seen them, the black Dr. Martin sandals, bro. They're fucking crazy. The most comfortable shits
they
I've
look
ever.
comfortable. Yeah,
I wear them shits every day with some socks, bro, or without socks, however the fuck I'm feeling. But yeah, like I have like the Jordan 1 Shadows. I have, bro, the fucking retail pair that I got, the Virgil Abloh, the Dunk Lows, the number one lot.
Yes.
Goddamn.
The all white pair, y'all.
That shit was crazy, bro. That drop, it was crazy because like sneakers just fucking sent a notification. I remember I was working at an office at the time when I was still working and shit, and just random notification, bro. Like, hey, boom, like just dropped. Boom, check them shits out. It didn't tell you what shoe you were gonna get. It just said like,
oh, it's just random.
Just random, bro.
Oh, damn.
And it was like, you want to buy them? Like, get them right now.
Yeah.
Like, you got selected or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. But got them. Didn't even think. I didn't know what the shoe was. Like, even on the fucking receipt, because, like, people were trying to figure out, like, what the fuck they got. Didn't say on the receipt nothing. Get them. And I was like, holy
That's
fuck,
crazy.
bro.
And for retail, too. You know
Retail.
how much them shits are now? They still up there.
Like 1,400?
I think the black pair as well is up there. Those two are up there.
Those two are up there. Even the other ones, they range from like $300 to $600, you know, depending on the colorway, I guess. But
and most of the people got the same colorway too.
Oh shit!
Which is crazy because it's like it was like 50 different
50
pairs.
different pairs.
Yeah, and a lot of people got like the same pair. So it was crazy.
That's crazy.
But that's crazy for you that you actually got that pair for retail.
Yeah.
Out of all the pairs, like they gave you that. So.
And bro, like really, that's the only shoe that I've kept that I've gotten for retail, and I've gotten like I was thinking about that shit today because I got these mochas, and I hit on both the OG Travis highs and the OG Travis lows for retail on both. The Travis highs I actually wore, but I was like, I don't know, like they're just a little too loud for me to wear. I felt like I couldn't pull them off.
I think you could. You could have.
Yeah. But at the time they were going for like a band, so I was
A
like,
lot.
damn, I wore them 3 times and sold them for like $900. I was like, bet.
That's still a good.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
And then the lows, I got them in. At the time, I wasn't like the biggest fan of lows. And then, and they were Travis's, they were great, but I just resold them. And I really started liking lows. I don't know, like, I had a pair of black toes, the more recent pair, not the, probably like 2016,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
Black toe, 2017, 2016, something. But I had that pair, and I loved the way it looked, like the color blocking, like the toe is like black with the white toe box and shit.
Right.
And I saw these dunks and I was like, damn. Bro, this is the first time I've tried on sneakers in like years. I've tried for like hype shit and shit, but like
it never worked.
It never works.
Yeah.
But this is like one that I was like really wanting. And I was like, holy shit, this is a GR release. Like this shoe, I still had the same expectation of like 2018 to 2021.
Right.
Of this shoe would have sold out. Like these mochas would have sold out. Like the quality's great and all that shit.
And you would be surprised now too, bro. Like most shoes just be sitting, like the military blue fours that just recently came out.
That's crazy.
They kept restocking like every week and other shoes. So I can finally say now it's probably easier to get shoes now on sneakers, to be honest.
That's crazy.
Than back then. Like it's just crazy, bro, how time flies with this sneaker shit.
Bro, you know how I told you today I tried on the Almanier pair, the Jordan 4s? After my order got canceled, which was real quick, like I checked back on the app, and the size, like men's size 10.5, women's size 12 is still up. That, bro, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That Almanier pair is still in stock.
Crazy collaboration, by the way.
Yeah, that's a fucking really nice shoe.
It is.
But like that again, 2020, 2021, that shit would have been fucking
so
$800.
Yep.
$400, $800. At least double. But it's crazy, bro. Just having been in the sneaker world, sneaker game shit, seeing like how the prices fluctuated, how things go up drastically and come down drastically. It's so crazy.
It really is.
And people had like crazy euphoria. Like they were only thinking that this shit was going to continue going up, and everybody was I remember at the fucking peak, right before shit just started collapsing, it was like everybody was a reseller and everybody was trying to flip. Like by that time I had like fucking made my exit, but
yeah,
it was crazy, bro.
Me too, kinda. Yeah, it's just like it's just not the same no more. Like I said, we just older now, bro. We don't really be on the shoe shit like that. Like people ask me sometimes, hey, when these are dropping, and I'm like, no, I don't, bro. Like I don't be on top of it like I used to. I really don't. So that just kind of shows like shit getting old. We getting old.
For real, bro.
So today, one of the best point guards in the league, Derrick Rose, retired, right? And he was signed with Adidas, right?
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite point guards of all time and whatnot. So with that being said, have you ever owned like a hooping shoe, whether you did or didn't hoop, but have you ever owned a hooping shoe?
I had Griffies.
Okay.
I had Griffies. But that, like, it's crazy that was a hooping shoe, bro. But they're fucking heavy.
Yeah.
I had some LeBrons.
Okay.
I think I had some. It was like, I think it was either like the 12 or the 13.
Okay.
I had like for some fucking reason, I had like a loud, like hot pink pair. I thought they were crazy.
Yeah,
like at the time, I fucked with them and I had them. And I had actually found those at the Nike outlet in Terrell. But besides that, no, I never had any like hooping shoes.
Hooping shoes, yeah.
I've hit on like the Grinches. I hit on the fucking Kobe Grinches.
I still want those to this day.
Like the Kobe Forest is a fucking really nice shoe. It's just like I never hooped, but I do understand how big that era was because like I lived through it, and it made me want like chunkier like shoes,
Mm-hmm.
like especially whenever LeBron 9s and 10s were like a big thing.
Bro, LeBron nines was my shit. Oh my god, that was probably like my favorite hoop and shoe ever. LeBron nines, period. Kobe's as well, but just something about that LeBron nine, bro. That shit was just, oh my god, just crazy. Even the LeBron nine lows, some of the colorways he dropped, it was insane, bro. It was a time for real. It was, and even like with I'm trying to think. I had a couple Kobe's. Like I had like Kobe 8s and one pair of Kobe 9s, but I never had like Kobe 6s or the Kobe 5s or nothing like before.
Bro, this
Yeah.
is actually kind of crazy. I had a homegirl. Now that you say this, it fucking reminded me. I had a homegirl in straight homegirl, just like
Mhm.
she was, lesbian and shit.
Mhm.
But she was super cool, and she like played. She was on the basketball team. Like she
Mhm.
got a scholarship to hoop and shit. Actually at Paul Quinn over here.
Okay.
Yeah, she went to Paul
All right.
Quinn and shit. And in her room, bro, she had like a whole like 2 walls of fucking Kobe's. She was like the biggest Kobe fan and had all the Kobe's. And at the time, her collection was worth a fuck ton. So I can't imagine what it's like, what it was at the peak.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
holy
Right.
shit. Right now, shit's kind of fucked. Fluctuated or whatever. Kobe's are still up there though. Like
Yeah, it
a little
still
bit.
is. Yeah, it's like up and down,
Yeah,
kind of. It's weird. But when
but
he
yeah,
did pass away, bro, like all the shoes just skyrocketed. So crazy.
it's so crazy.
Cause I don't know what pair I was gonna get, but I saw the price and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying that much for no basketball shoe. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that. I'm good on that. But it's just crazy, bro, with the shoes and everything. But we experienced it all, like, um, sneaker con, all of that stuff. Like we
yeah.
experienced all of that
It was
stuff.
fun to experience.
It was. It was. But now, when I look at videos of it now, it's like pretty much everybody's selling the same kind of stuff. Like, really be like GRs. A couple little bangers here and there, but it be the same shit that you see,
Yeah,
on everybody else's feet kind of thing. So, hmm. Oh, well.
yeah. And like you said, just materialistic things are just different. Like I don't see it. Like bro, like I was low key kind of happy. Like I'm good on bread. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm great on bread right now. But like I was low key kind of happy that whenever I hit on the almonds because I thought I told you like I thought it was a 10.5 in men's, but because it didn't say it was like strictly a women's shoe.
Mm-hmm.
They even had a picture with a man and a woman, so I was
Right.
like, oh okay, cool. Like I'm just like this is gonna be whatever. So I just went for the 10.5, but then it was like, oh, a men's 9. And after I canceled it, I didn't even think about rebuying them hoes. I was just like, I'm gonna just let this one
Mm-hmm.
go.
It be like that, bro. Honestly, I don't know the last time I hit on sneakers, bro, was 2016.
Holy shit.
Space Jam 11s.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. After that, bro, haven't hit.
You haven't hit on sneakers for that
No.
long?
No. I deleted that shit.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
I,
Really?
I swear, I promise you.
Bro, you know what the craziest hit I ever had was Travis's was crazy. Cause it was like boom boom, it's freezing and shit, it's freezing and shit. You had to re-enter, you had to boom 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 boom
Mm-hmm.
boom. And I was at the line at Starbucks about to get like a cold brew or some shit, and like it fucking locked in, and I was like, oh my fucking god, like I got these shoes.
Wow.
But it's because it didn't let people in for like it's crazy. I think someone said like 23 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
23 minutes after release, which is kind of crazy because Jordan 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then it once like everybody that was trying like around that little time just started just fucking spilling in. It was crazy. But
Another thing,
damn,
too, I remember. Uh, the Bread Fours, was it 2019? With the Nike Air, I think it was 2019. It was something like that. But that's when they did on sneakers where um, you can secure your size and choose like the location you want to pick it up at. kind of thing. So, fun fact, bro, I literally just get on sneakers and I see the brand fours right there, and it was like reserve now. So I clicked reserve the size 10 and a half. That's probably the easiest cop I've ever fucking got. And then I told my homeboy, like, bro, I know you want these. So he wears like a 12. So he got his 12. So we went up to North Park Nike, and it was already people in line and shit. But again, we already had our shit reserved, so it wasn't no problem. But that was a good day, bro, because I've never a release like that, a shoe like that, one of my favorite Jordans, bro. Like I actually got it like in the easiest way possible instead of paying like resale and shit. So
That's crazy.
that was a fun day, bro.
And that's the thing about 11s too, is they hold like those certain 11s
Yeah.
and shit, bro. They always hold.
But yeah, bro, shoes, it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
But other than that,
You had texted me. You were like, "What do you think about UA?" So like basically replica shoes.
yep.
If you would have asked me that question of what I think about replicas when I was a reseller, I'd be like, "You're fucking corny, bro." Like,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm like, that doesn't even fucking matter. Like, who
To
fucking
be
cares?
honest, yeah.
Like some replicas look fucking crazy real. Like that's why for me,
Yeah.
like I can't like at this point I could never like. There's some shoes I will pay resale for, but very specific fucking shoes. Probably like some Wave Runners. I was trying to get them hoes when they were doing the whole Yeezy shit recently.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole fucking mess with that too. It seemed like no actual sizes were getting put up, or if they were, it was like immediately fucking sold out. They probably just had a bunch of random sizes laying around that
To
they were
be
trying
honest,
to get rid
that's
of.
probably what it was. I
Yeah.
feel like, yeah.
But they dropped the prices on a lot
A
of
lot
that
of shit.
drastic,
Yes.
bro. Some of those Yeezys were like fucking $395, $110,
What was the
120.
Yeezy? What was the Yeezy?
They
It was
might
like
be on sale still. Shit, check it
it was
out.
like a Yeezy boot.
Oh shit, those boots, all those boots were fucking
They
the
were on sale.
1050s,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they were like expensive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But all that shit is crazy. Like if I was a I love Yeezy, but like if it would have been me in like 2018, I would have splurged on all that. But me now is just like, nah, I don't know, bro.
What's your favorite Yeezy shoe?
My favorite Yeezy, bro. I never had them, of course, but I love the blinks, like the Yeezy 2, the Air Yeezy 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Red Octobers are just loud, but they're a beautiful shoe.
Beautiful as fuck. Details is crazy.
But I would probably wear like a black pair or something to wear, you know. Even like the Yeezy one's pretty cool.
Fire.
But besides that, I used to really fuck with the original V1, like the Pirate Blacks and shit. But after that, I kind of got drawn away by V2s. After that, I had like a cream white pair, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted like to buy Brads whenever they were like $1,000. Remember like that shit?
Yeah, I wanted belugas.
Belugas, bro. Them shits were crazy.
Belugas. I really wanted the turtle doves.
Oof. Them shits were like
High
1,700
as
at one
fuck.
point, bro.
Yes.
Now they're cheap as shit.
Cheap.
But they used to go for a fuck ton, bro. That was crazy. All his shit was like all the V1s, bro, before they started restocking and shit. Crazy prices, especially for new pairs. But I fell in love with the Yeezy 500s, bro. I never thought I would love that shoe. And I love that shoe, bro, because I got the blushes when they first came out. I wore the fuck out of them. And then after that, I got like Pirate Blacks and shit. Or like the black ones, utility black or whatever.
Yeah, utility black. Yeah.
Got them hoes. And bro, most comfortable shoe I've ever had in my life. Like amazing, just everyday, day-to-day shoe. If you got to jog or run in that hoe for whatever reason, you know, it's fucking like walking on clouds. And then I tried it one time. I think I was at Knowledge, and I tried on the webbed looking shoe. You know, the one that looks like a fucking like a spider web at the bottom, like that Yeezy and shit.
If I see it, I probably know.
Yeah, but that shit was comfortable as shit, bro. I was like, damn, like I need this shoe. I would still probably buy that pair. That's a pair that I probably like. They're probably close to retail, so you know.
Yeah.
But you know, the Yeezy 500 that I've owned, Yeezy 500 has been the best shoe I've ever owned. Oh, and the Wave Runners.
That's Wave Runners.
Wave Runners. I forgot about Wave Runners, but
That shoe goes with every color you can think of. To
everything.
Be honest. Yeah.
And it's crazy comfort.
Yes.
And like
it's
it
just
looks
a clean ass shoe.
Yeah, it's like it's like it started the whole dad shoe shit.
To be honest,
it's the best looking one. It looks heavy because it looks kind of chunkier, but it's so light.
It's light as fuck.
It's one of the lightest shoes. That's the only shoe that I've ever owned. Like I've owned so far probably 2 or 3 pairs in my life.
I had 2 pairs I owned. Yeah.
I'll buy another one.
Low key, I would too. Ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, that's one shoe that I would pay resale. Oh fuck, I had Fear of God ones.
You still have those?
They're cooked.
Oh no.
But I would rebuy them shits though later on in life. Probably like
I'll give Jerry his props on that shoe. That was a good shoe that he dropped in.
And even like he did some like the shoot arounds and stuff that he did during that time. They were real clean. They're still real clean.
Real different.
But yeah, then it just kind of like I don't know. Maybe I've just been away from like society and shit, but like I haven't heard no waves from nobody else. Even like Pharrell being at Louis Vuitton, I get it's a big deal, but like
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It didn't feel like a big thing, you know?
Some of that shit I've seen, shit is not good. Shit trash, bro. Like I be paying attention. I like the bags though. That's my favorite thing probably is the bags. But as far as the clothing and stuff, bro, I don't like this shit. I like the bags and accessories and shit like that. So if Virgil was still here, bro, he would have kept Louis Vuitton alive, you know, kept it rocking. But people still gonna buy regardless.
Oh yeah.
So it don't even matter. But yeah, bro,
that's crazy.
Yeah. And I have 2 pairs of Louis Vuitton shoes.
R.I.P. Virgil.
Yeah, one Virgil created. It's literally called the LV sneaker. I got an all white pair.
Oh shit.
I don't wear those as much, bro, just because it's all white and they just look so good, bro. Like it's literally art. So I just look at them and I'm like, wow, like I really have this shit in my collection. For real.
It's amazing.
And then I have it's the LV skate shoe. It's the one I posted on my spam IG, that white and blue shoe. It's kind of chunky with a fat tongue.
That's crazy to see out of a LV sneaker though. Like if that's an LV sneaker to buy, like for sure, like if one has the bread, just like.
And they're comfortable too. Yeah. Believe it or not, they're comfortable too.
Damn.
Like I wouldn't expect myself to wear nothing like that, but something about those just caught my eye. Like, and it's white and blue. 2 of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
I just liked how it looked, and it is double laces, like thick ass double laces. They clean, bro.
They are clean as fuck.
Yeah.
They're probably like the only brand that has been able to pull that kind of look
Pull some shit off, yeah.
I will give them that for sure, yeah.
Cause all the other designer stuff,
all the Balenciaga shit, like even though they are like you seen that big ass chunky ass fucking.
It's
shoe?
like each season they just make the shoe more chunkier and chunkier. I have one pair, and that's it. All that other shit ugly too, bro.
The newer shit,
yeah, that shit's ugly.
But it's just, I don't know. I feel like people are losing, or they're trying to find new creative avenues. But it's just like, after so much has been done,
right?
There's so much you can do when you're really producing like these collections year to year and stuff, because people are working on the next, already working on the next fall winter collection and this and that, and they're really doing it more so to get the money and the revenue and all that shit. So it's like they have to come up with these ideas and all that stuff.
And I feel like too, maybe like some of the, like over the years, the designer stuff looks better than the shit now. Like I'm talking about 2001 up to 2000.
Oh yeah,
like way better than this shit now.
I like back one of the big collections that I love, bro, even like just for inspiration, like just something to look at that will just give you some sort of electricity, is like Raf Simons. Like
that was an era,
bro. Like early 2000s, 2000, 2001, 2002, Raf Simons was fucking crazy. His collections, there's a collection that he has called Riot, which is fucking amazing. But his work in the early 2000s is something that I like grew to.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you don't even hear
but
nothing
yeah,
about Raph Simmons no more.
nah, he has like an obscure like Instagram page and shit. Not obscure, but it's like low key and shit. And it's like
Okay, okay.
it's still like Raph Simmons, but like
Yeah.
he's still like selling shit here and there, but he's not like doing the same shit. He's just I think after like that's a good. I feel like what he did was like exit the game in like a great way.
Of course.
Because sometimes you gotta exit the game. Like once you've done and accomplished like these great things, you understand that like if you continue going, you're just gonna burn out,
Exactly.
or someone's gonna come in and start developing ideas that
Right.
aren't really you.
Yeah.
And in the fashion world, you have to be releasing very
Yeah.
consistently because otherwise you get kind of like left behind.
Cause I'm like, damn, they just had a New York Fashion Week or Paris. Like, it just keeps. It's like you said, they gotta be consistent with that shit.
Yeah, and they're working on like we were saying earlier, like collections a year in advance and shit. Like it's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, man, fucking crazy shit, bro.
I do like Rick Owens though.
Rick Owens is crazy. Yeah, I used to really fuck with like the Rick Converse and shit back.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the Rick looking Converse. Them shits are
Like,
hard.
I do want another pair of Rick Owens. I really do like those a lot.
Yeah.
Like people say it's like a van, yeah, but shit's clean, bro.
It's clean as shit, bro.
Yeah. I love them to death. Those low key probably gonna be my beaters. I wear every time I go out, bro. That's what I be wearing too. Is my Ricks with a nice little fit on and stuff. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. But other than that, bro, how you been?
Been fucking good, bro. I've been really good actually.
What you been up to?
Fucking shit, bro. A lot. So I finished that big project that I had running over the summer. It actually ended up bleeding, through almost a good chunk of August, bro. Like almost the end of August. And me and you talk on a
Right.
consistent basis, even if it's just like once or twice a week.
Right.
But I hadn't gotten paid for that shit. We had finished basically 98% of the project like August 9th, and so I invoiced that shit, and the contractual deal that I had with them was 15 days net on invoices, because they were like, hey, just send us your invoice, that way we can start processing. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, cool, I might get paid in 15 days. So 15 days come, and I'm like texting them like, hey, like, am I gonna get paid
Like, where
this
the fuck
week,
is it at?
or am I gonna get paid once we finish like completely?
Completely. Right.
And the guy, he never really answered my question, so it was never really resolved in my head. And so I was like, just thinking and shit. I was like, oh, it might be late or whatever, checking the mail and shit. Hadn't been coming. And so then I got him on the phone, and I was like, hey, bro, like, what did you mean, like, by your obscure text? And he was like, oh, like, you guys, we just we're as soon as you guys finish, we'll pay you guys, essentially. Like, Brian's just waiting for you guys to finish, and Brian's like their director who like approves payments or whatever.
Okay.
But he was like, whenever you guys finish, like, Brian's gonna just process it. But he's got like your check or your payment ready to go. And I was like, all right, cool. So we finished like the little touch ups that were needed to be done. We finished that shit up, and they finally processed the payment. They start processing and shit. But it took still like a fucking 2 weeks for me to get paid, bro.
Do you feel like low-key they just didn't have the funds?
No, they had the bread.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they had the bread. It was just like a matter of like, they still, in technical terms, they still paid me early when they did pay me. But yeah, in technical terms, they did adhere to everything, because I was just thinking they were gonna pay me ahead of time, but whatever. I still had shit to finish off, and that was like something that I had to learn with this project, is that I'm not gonna get paid until everything is done with any client, and that was completely fine. It was just a little more waiting and not having bread and all that good stuff. But now that happened, got paid and shit, and yeah, just been doing good, bro. Like been doing other work for Coca-Cola here and there. It's been actually busy with them, I would say, the last 2 months, and then starting a big university project in the next probably like 2 to 4 weeks,
Nice.
more than likely.
Nice.
And it might be like this might be if that happens, which I got a call today, and they're basically like, it's basically ours.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's basically ours, but I don't like to say shit until I have a fucking like work order or contract.
Until you, yeah.
I don't like to say shit, bro, until I have
Yeah.
something like written.
Till you know something.
Yeah, because otherwise in my head it's like, all right, nah, like until I have something, then we'll.
Right.
But it's very likely to be coming, and that'll be a very big project. So if that happens, it'll be like the biggest year for the construction company.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just awesome. I was thinking about this earlier. Like last year, I got fucked over like from one of the biggest company I was working for, because I was working for a general contractor, which basically they were like the middleman that was like
Right.
paying out and shit. They're not a middleman because they're still managing shit,
Mm-hmm.
but they just didn't pay me, bro, like a good ass chunk of money. And so, but during that time, I was developing like direct clientele, like Coke, like this church,
Mm-hmm.
like the university, and just allowing those relationships to grow
Right.
to where now all of my clientele is direct clientele. Like I don't rely on like a in between party
Yeah. Yeah.
to provide me work. Like I have these direct relationships, and that's how I get work.
Yeah.
And so I'm able to make a bit more margin. I'm able to make more as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a little more work and more time invested, especially with this church project. Even though we only renovated 4 fucking restrooms, it was still like in a lot more involvement.
Yeah.
Which is fine because
Yeah.
you make what you
It'll be worth it at the end.
it's worth it and shit.
Yeah.
But like, but yeah, just going through that process, that first process, and I'm glad like, even though it was like a bigger project, like money wise, like the size of the project, renovating 4 restrooms, it doesn't sound like much, and it's not a huge task. But I'm glad that's where I got my start with GC, with like managing everything, the plumbing, the electrical, and then everything else that I already do.
Gotcha.
Which was just cool. It was just like a learning process, right? So it's dope, and it's small, so like any errors are easily fixable.
Right.
Opposed to like you land a big ass project and it's your first time, your first go. It puts you,
Exactly.
you might fuck up and it might be big.
Yeah.
But no, everything went cool. So now just waiting on that shit, bro, and like I was telling you, set up a little workshop with my mom so that we can continue growing the garment business and stuff. And she's real excited about that, bro. She's cool. She loves I know she loves being creative
Right.
and sales and shit, which is
Yeah.
funny. I was realizing this over the last few months that like I get a lot of that from my mom. She's very like sales acute. She like, I don't know, she can craft relationships with people really well,
Yeah.
and that's all sales is just being able to relate to somebody
Yeah.
and build that relationship and connection with them. And then it's like you're offering them a service or a product and they want to buy that shit, then
Yep.
they're going to buy that shit because they're also buying into you.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a fucking great person. And so like, we've been doing this shit. And besides that, trading's been good as fuck too. Like it's just good, bro. Like my patience. And the thing about a big misconception about the market is that there's opportunity every day, all the time.
Right.
And that's just not how it is. There might be, and for certain traders, there is opportunity very often, but for most people, it's not like that. And for someone like myself, like I'm at a point now where I really weighed out my opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
and shit like that. So it's like, it's gone really good to where like, I remember when I first started trading, bro, it was hard for me to not take too many trades.
Right.
Like I would make some bread and then I would lose some bread.
Yeah.
some of that profit because like, like I over traded or whatever. And I was over trading a lot, and that happens a lot whenever you're first starting because you're so excited and euphoric to be trading and shit like that, and it's super cool. And I'm really glad I took like the low risk approach, which was, like I've mentioned to you, trading with shares, which just minimizes your risk a fuck ton, opposed to like high risk
Right.
gambling. But so I was just kind of learning and shit. But now, like, I've gotten to a point where I can make significant money just because I've been able to, consistently learn over time and apply myself. Um, and it's funny because, like, in trading, you really have to try to develop a better you, a better person, a better version of yourself in order to become a better trader. Because I've been thinking about this a lot. It's funny. I fucking started jujitsu probably like 2 months ago. Um, some weeks I've only gone like once a week, bro. Like, but right now, like I'm aiming for 2 days a week, 2 to 3 days a week. I want to get to a point where I can do 3 days a week consistently for a few months, and then bump it up to 4.
How you like it so far?
I fucking love it, bro. Like, I love it. I was telling the homie Aaron because we were talking about it earlier, but I was telling him like there's times where like I wanted to like fucking quit that shit just because it's hard, bro. Like, it's hard,
Yeah.
And
Shit not
me, like
easy.
I
Yeah.
put on some weight over the last like 2.5 years.
Hey.
It happens to everybody,
It happens, right.
but that just puts me in the predicament of like the physical realm of like, oh fuck, shit is harder now.
Yeah.
Shit is fucking harder now. I'm working towards a better tomorrow, and I'm building better habits. I've lost already a good, I would say maybe like 15, 20 pounds so far.
Nice.
Just by watching my macros, just tracking. I eat 2,400 calories a day, but I just track everything I eat and make sure I stay under that shit. And that's really the most important thing, really, that one has to apply. It is, and you can eat still, you can eat out and stuff. Eating even relatively healthy, but as long as you just stay within your macros, blah blah blah, whatever. But like with jujitsu, I don't know, it's like something that has brought new energy into my life. I would say even with like physical fitness.
Okay.
I was in the gym, like I loved the gym for like a good like 6-7 years, bro. I was powerlifting for most of that. And I loved going. I loved the preparation. I loved going, drinking some fucking pre-workout, getting super pumped, doing your exercises and stuff.
Cause you would go like almost every day, right?
Oh yeah, bro.
At that time,
For like 7 years, bro. Like I was in the gym. I never was in the gym less than 4 times a week, and most of the time it was like maybe 4, 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
And I just loved the gym, bro. I loved being in there. There was a few gyms that I went to that were like kind of like garage gyms that like sometimes it would just be me in there and I would play jams and shit. It was tight. But besides that, it was just, I loved it. I really loved it. And whenever I stopped going to the gym because I was, focused on the business and developing that and really just giving my all to that, whenever I would try to go back to the gym, like sometimes I would be pumped, but then I would lose that motivation of like, and I never felt that, bro. Like ever since going to the gym so consistently for those years, like I never felt like, fuck, like I'm actually not enjoying myself as much as I thought I would in here. And I love music, and I fucking have like a great pair of headphones, and I listen to badass music, whatever the fuck I want to listen to. But like, I don't know. I lost that ambition in the gym and stuff. And so I wanted to find something. I was still going, even recent, like over the last few months, I was going to LA Fitness and it's real close to my house and stuff. And I was doing that. But something in me always knew I wanted to go back to jujitsu and martial arts and just learn in general. Because eventually I also want to learn striking, whether it's Muay Thai or boxing or something. But jujitsu is like what I really want to like devote myself to. But yeah, I just went back and just, in the gauntlet right now, and it's like like I said, I went through that period almost where I almost like kind of quit within myself, even though I was super enthusiastic. Just and not even because it was hard, bro. Like I got into my head because I was like, damn, I feel stupid not being able to do like even like basic warm ups.
Basic little stuff.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, like I know nobody else is judging me, but like inside I'm judging me.
Yeah.
And so like I would, that got into my own head. It wasn't even like that it's hard or nothing. Like I fucking enjoy that shit afterwards. Like today I went to jiu-jitsu, bro. Like I fucking feel great. Like
It was
I'm
cool.
tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired, but like afterwards you feel fucking like amazing because you left all your energy there. Like working out and like it's strenuous as fuck. And it's like the most strenuous shit that I've ever done. It doesn't even compare to lifting weights. Like I think lifting weights now is kind of easy. Like, yeah, like it takes discipline and shit. Anything takes discipline. But jiu-jitsu is crazy, bro. Because, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I never thought I'd be getting choked out by someone who's, like, half my size. And that shit can happen.
Yeah.
That shit happens.
Yeah.
That shit really does happen to you. Like, whenever you first start jiu-jitsu, you're going to be getting choked out most of the fucking time. Whenever you're rolling with people. Whenever you're not practicing technique and stuff.
Right.
Whenever you're just going at it and stuff. But like it's crazy, It's just I don't know. I love it. It's having to be a student again. That gives me like inspiration and like I love that shit. Loving just being a student again because like I tell myself I was able to develop the business shit. I was able to develop the trading shit. So like I should just allow myself to be a student again and develop myself in jiu-jitsu because the only thing is just I'm starting something new and I haven't had to start something new in a long time. So that kind of barrier was probably also something that added to me wanting to just kind of not go and like almost, quit.
Right.
But just getting over those emotions and getting in there is fucking awesome. But yeah, dude, I hopefully like in 6 to 8 months, if I'm like ready, maybe do like a competition because they have like low level competitions for like people that are like white belts and shit. Do something, go for the gold.
Yeah.
But like I really want to work on fundamentals, good technique, good form.
Like the basics first.
Because that's the most, and that's like just with like trading and anything else, like the basics are really the most important thing.
Yes,
As cliche as that fucking
exactly.
sounds,
Yeah.
the basics, the fundamentals are really what carry you far. So I just really want to get good at the basics. Like
That's kind of like with college. You take your basic classes, then once you do that, you can take the more advanced, and you
Facts.
already know the knowledge for the advanced stuff.
There you go.
You may see something you don't know, but like overall, you still know what's going on. So it's kind of the same thing. So I got you.
But besides that, bro, looking to move at the end of the year.
Really?
I love that spot.
Oh my God.
2 years in, bro. 2 years in. Rowlett, I love you.
Area, yes.
Rowlett is just perfect because it's not Rockwell. Rockwell now is fucking traffic heavy. It's beautiful because it has a huge lake next to it, but like
yes,
Rowlett is like ducked off,
yeah,
peaceful, chill, and it still got some good lake views. But like,
beautiful.
But yeah, we're gonna stay in that little area. Probably go to like Saxy, rent out a house, because my girl's sister she'll be moving in with us.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
everybody's still my girl's rent will go up maybe $200 from what we each pay right now. We each pay maybe $750 right now.
yeah.
And then her sister will be paying good, very good rent because we're all gonna split 3 ways, and she'll be paying a little bit less,
Of course.
just because we'll have me and Delilah will have 2 rooms, and her sister will have her own room and her own bathroom and stuff. But just doing that move into a house, that way, sometime in the next 18 to 24 months, buy a house. Like save up the bread,
The end goal.
prepare and
Yep.
buy a fucking house. I would love to build my first home, but
That'd
like
be fire.
that would be amazing. If
Yeah.
that's possible, fuck yeah. Like I
Yeah.
would definitely like pull the trigger on that. But, you know, a more reasonable expectation is like, all right, cool. Like the first house we buy, but I want to have cash flow and capital to where I can pay that bitch off. If not like in the first 2 years, probably in the first 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Pay that bitch off. And then, like, you know, maybe have the first kid or something. Once the first kid's around, start planning on the build home, you know, and then build the perfect home, buy like 2, 3
That's
acres,
a good idea. Yeah.
do that shit.
Yeah.
So that's like, you know, the more realistic, probably approachable plan. Yeah, if I can build the fucking first house I ever owned, like that would be fucking amazing. But you know, just
Add
being
whatever
reasonable.
you want. You
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Yep. That'd be fire. Do you like? Would you want like the house that not the one you want to build, but you know just the home? Would you want to get a 1-story or a
Or 2-story?
2-story?
I'm not picky with that, but I just want something that's it's like there's this certain architecture that's like farmhouse slash modern,
Okay.
and it looks fucking sick, bro. That's all I really care for. If it's
Yeah.
1 story or two-story, hey, fuck it. But like, as long as it looks dope as shit, you know, I'll live
Yeah.
though. And as long as there's some space and
Yeah,
stuff
I was
too,
gonna say space.
like maybe
Yeah.
like 1 acre lot or something,
hmm
whatever. Because I wouldn't plan on selling the house even after I paid off. I'd probably
Right.
you know rent it or
Mhm.
something like that. But yeah, you know, just do that and stuff. But yeah, no. Hopefully this rest of the year is gonna be dope.
Bro, we're almost at the end of this year.
It's crazy, bro. It's fucking damn near October next week.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like
bro.
we was just in June, July. Like it's I don't know, bro. Then the fair is coming up this
Finna hit that hoe up.
weekend. Yep.
Hit that hoe up.
Yep.
Y'all better hit that hoe up.
Try them new foods. Mainly the foods. We really only go to the fair for the foods, to be honest.
Hell yeah, some corn dogs.
Yeah.
Tornado fries.
Yes.
Tornado potato or whatever the fucking.
Yeah.
They slice that bitch up.
But I'm excited for the state fair though.
Hell yeah, bro.
I seen on Instagram that it was a post on Dallas, Texas TV page that 5 million people plan to go to the state fair.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know how many it was last year, but that's what it was some number like that. I'm like, bro, that's a lot.
Bro, last year we had the perfect setup and we had Delilah for the pod. It's kind of crazy. We had Delilah for the podcast
real.
on that shit.
Yeah.
But we Ubered in that bitch and then Ubered out that hoe. So you get dropped in there and they have like an Uber drop off, which is like perfect.
really?
It drops you right
shit.
next, right fucking next to where one of the security gates is at.
Okay.
And then you just get
I
and
think
then
I
you
know. I think I know.
It's
which
close to one of the
entrance.
Ferris wheels.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we hit that hoe up, and bro, yeah, it was crazy. I'm gonna take my mom this year. She's never been, bro.
Oh, that'd be good for her.
Fucking take her and just
Yeah.
have a blast and stuff. And you know, it's a good experience. I feel like now, like in the past, not that I disliked the fair, but I was careless about it. You know, like I didn't really care.
I kind of was
Indifferent.
the same way. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now I'm like, holy shit! Like I really enjoy the fucking fair. Like it's fun. I
And
wish
it
they had
only-
mixed drinks though.
Yeah, and it only comes once a year, so it's like enjoy it while
Yeah.
you can.
Facts.
To anybody out there, go to the Texas State Fair in Dallas, please.
Yeah.
Go.
I think Texas has the best state fair.
Of course.
100%.
Of course. Cause I think it's this girl I know. She lives in Oklahoma. They have a state fair, but it's nothing compared to ours. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like theirs is like look like kind of like an amusement park kind of size. Like nah.
Yeah.
It's small as fuck. So ours is better. Yeah.
Yeah, ours is better.
But
I'm a little bitch, bro. I got scared whenever I got on the Ferris wheel. Low key, whenever it was at the top, I felt a little scared.
I've never rode the Ferris wheel.
Really?
I don't like being up that high. I don't
Yeah, it's
like
just scary,
heights,
bro.
bro.
Me
Roller
neither.
coasters, I don't do all that shit. I don't like Six Flags. I don't do that shit, bro.
I'm a little bitch. I'm gonna scream. If I have to do it, I'll do it, but I'll fucking scream, bro.
Like I just eat and play basketball at the fair, bro. That's all I do. Like,
Hell yeah, man.
cause even like Six Flags, I rode a roller coaster one time and I got sick, bro. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it was a bad experience. I think it was Fright Fest too. This is like my early college days. I went with two of my homies. Like his dad had free tickets for us.
Yeah.
How he got it, don't know, don't care. But yeah, bro, we only rode one ride and we did something else, and bro, I just felt like shit. Like
Oh,
my
shit.
stomach, my asthma, like I thought I was gonna die. Like I'm
Oh,
not even
fuck.
lying. So we get back to my car because I drove. So we get back to my car and I feel perfectly fine, bro. It was just some weird shit. I don't know, bro.
Holy shit.
So after that, I've never been back to Six Flags.
Holy shit.
Like I don't give a fuck about Six
Yeah.
Flags.
Speaking of Six Flags, though, Texas Ranger Stadium, Globe Life Stadium, is fucking beautiful. I can't wait. Last season, I went to a few games. This season, I can't wait to go back. I literally cannot. Now that the weather's like mid 80s,
Yes.
80s,
Finally.
80s, thank God. It seems like we're actually going to have a real fall and winter this year. Hope to Jesus that it's not fucking 90 in December. Oh God. But yeah, it would be so awesome if we have like a regular fall at least, or somewhat regular, right, for Texas. But but yeah, no, like the Rangers games are fucking amazing. The concession stands are so good. Like the food is great, bro. The drinks are good. The views are great. Like it's so air conditioned also. Like every part of that, the seats, every part of the fucking stadium is air conditioned.
And I think that's the main thing too. People go to a Rangers game just for the experience.
Yeah, it's just comfort
Yeah.
and experience and have a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Have some beer, watch some baseballs.
Cause I never been.
Bro.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing experience. Even if you just go for the one time experience, it's a great time. Like, and I would say go to like a good game, you know, like
That's another thing too. Yeah. It has to be like a good like matchup, kinda like that's just kinda like with the Dallas Mavericks, bro. I haven't been to a Mavericks game in I don't know how long since I was little, because my grandfather would get free tickets from his friend, and we would be like damn near court level.
Oh shit.
And this was like years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what year that was, but I would love to go to some Mavs game this year for sure.
Bro, especially with fucking Klay Thompson coming to the fucking Mavs, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
We got him.
And I'm not even like bro, like I haven't been like the most upkept sports fan since probably like 2013, 2014. But when I heard that news, I was like, holy fuck. Cause we played all right. Like we played really good in the finals. And then the final against the Celtics, we fucking did horribly. But like we just needed one more person.
A shooting guard.
Cause Luke, yeah.
That's all we needed.
And you know more about this than I do. So I'm gonna let you take the stage. What do you think that's gonna bring to Dallas? Klay Thompson being here. Do you think that it's gonna develop us into that championship team? Because even Jason Tatum came out and said this upcoming season is gonna be a rematch at the finals. It's gonna be us against Dallas again.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. OKC is my team.
Oh shit!
So
they were good, bro.
Yeah. So when OKC played the Mavs in the Western, was it the Western Conference Finals?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like I was so hurt when they lost their last game.
Oh shit!
Like, and don't get me wrong, like I was rooting for the Mavs too. Like whoever won, like that's cool. But I was rooting for OKC. But OKC gonna be lethal this coming season. That's all I'm gonna say. But as far as the Mavericks, so I'm pretty Luka's gonna stay point guard. Kyrie is going. Well, they're both point guards. Klay is gonna be the 3, the small forward, and then power forward will probably be PJ, And then a center would probably be Derek Lively. So that's a good ass starting lineup. And that right there alone, they could do some fucking damage with that lineup right there. Like, for real. Because that lineup right there, bro, all of them are just so good. They can score the ball. Like, they can do everything, literally. So
Facts.
I'm excited for that, though.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'm glad they got rid of the players that we needed to get rid of. Like, Tim Hardaway, absolute dog shit.
Yeah, sad to say, but yeah. True.
He just has his games, bro, where he goes off in another game, he just don't make nothing.
Yeah.
So it was just weird.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be an interesting season. I can't wait. For real, I can't wait.
Hell
See what
yeah.
they gonna do this year or this season. So
I remember, and again, I don't watch much of it, but I was keeping up a little with the summer league. A little bit with the summer league,
Yeah.
and I was watching some of the highlights that Bronny had and stuff. And I remember initially he was ass, and everybody was like on his ass about him being ass.
Oh my god.
And then he actually started getting good and like playing really well. You know, like game 3, game 4 that he played in.
I'm happy for Bronny and all, but I just still feel like it was too soon for him.
Oh yeah,
to answer.
100%.
But he only did it to play with his dad because it's probably gonna be his dad last season. So that's all that was. I don't care what nobody say.
100%. Yeah.
Like, and then him getting drafted to the Lakers. Like, come on, bro. That's all his dad. Let's be real.
His other son is gonna do crazy.
I feel
His other son,
Bryce.
Bryce is gonna do crazy things in the game of basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've only watched him play like his high school shit.
Yeah,
but that's just crazy.
He has some good highlights, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, just the younger kids now playing basketball, they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
When they come to the NBA and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be exciting to watch though, for sure.
Because I feel like, and not just basketball, but a lot of sports got kind of soft during a certain period. I would say within the last 10 to 15 years, some sports got a little soft, but now football. I feel like you said, the new generation kind of listened to that and they know that shit and they don't want to be that. So they're playing like there's no fucking tomorrow, bro.
They really are, believe it or not. Like, I be watching highlights of different players all the time, bro, and it's just like, wow, they are this young doing that shit on the court. There's even like cold 8-9-year-olds doing the shit that you see college players. It's insane, bro. The talent these kids have, for sure. Yeah. Same with football, bro. Like, high school kids, like, it's the generation, bro. They're the future. Like we be saying, they're the future.
Hell yeah.
But I'm excited for all of that, though. Bronny, I just want to see what is he going to do in L.A. Like,
yeah.
Is he going to get buckets? Like, what's going to happen? And just go from there. But L.A. should be solid this year. They should be all right this year.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of star players. So I don't see why not. But we going to see, bro. But we rooted for them Dallas Mavericks, y'all. So Team Dallas. Even though I'm an OKC fan, I'm still rooting for Dallas. So Luka all day, baby.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Hell yeah. Well, shit. Thank you guys for listening. This has been a really great episode. Yeah, and we hope to keep doing them more often. And
yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys. Episode 17, Unmastered. We out.
Thank y'all.